it's your boy, the Blue Studio. Please like the video. Yo, my people, like the vid, guys, like the vid, subscribe, smash the like button, guys, smash the like button, like the vid, guys, like the vid, subscribe, smash the like button, guys, smash that like button, like the vid, guys, like the vid, subscribe. So, guys, we have a lot to discuss, guys. How's your weekend going, guys? I hope you guys are having a fantastic weekend. I hope you guys are having a beautiful weekend. Smash that like button, guys, smash the like button. Like the damn vid, guys. Like the vid, subscribe, smash the like button, guys. Smash the like button, like the vid. So, guys, we're gonna be talking about Baleba potentially to Manchester United. Is it visible or not? We're gonna talk about it. According to Fabrizio Romano, like United are speaking to his agent, but it's gonna be difficult because Brighton are not willing to sell at the moment. They are not in any PSL situation. So it's going to be a very difficult deal to do because Brighton are in a very strong position. But United are trying their best to work on the player side to see if a possible transfer is possible. I'm not going to write up United because they've done very, very well in terms of what the acquisition they've done this season. I have to give them credit for what they've really done this season. So we're going to talk about Baleba. We're going to do about Community Shield between Liverpool and the Crystal Palace. Do you guys think Liverpool have a chance? So we're going to talk about it. Who have a chance to win it, Liverpool or Palace? Who have a chance? We're going to talk about it. Also, we're also going to talk about Nicola Jackson. Where is he heading to? Is he going to go to Newcastle? Where is he going to? We're going to touch about it. Is he good? Is he a good news? Is he a bad news? Just 11. We're also going to talk about Isak. Where does Isak end up at? Does he end up at does he head up at Liverpool potentially? Where does he head up at? Where does Isak head up at? We're gonna talk about. We're gonna also touch about Garnarcho too. Where does Garnarcho go to? Because we know he's gonna go to Chelsea. Does it happen? Because United won 50 million. Well, I believe Chelsea won't pay. Chelsea will possibly like 30 million. So possibly gonna. We're also gonna talk about yesterday match also too. Chelsea really won it, and I was really impressed with what I saw yesterday. Or is he like, how do I put it? Are we really gassing it up just because it's preseason, or is the team really ready for me? I think the team is confident. The team is confident. I think they are ready. I think they are ready though. And if you can, if you see it in their situation, they are ready, so they know exactly what they want. So they know exactly what they want. They know exactly what they want. So I think the team is ready. It's all about let's see how far we can go. So for me, though, we're gonna see how far we can go. But I want to touch on Carlos Baleba, because if people talk about a lot, and I think we were talking about DMs. I think some weeks ago or some months ago when I was telling employees that a defensive midfielder like Baleba is needed in a team. Can he anchor? It's because the way I look at Baleba for me is someone that can anchor the midfield. It's like, how do I put it? He can tackle the ball, he can pass the ball, he can also like shoot. It reminds me a little bit of Caicedo, but he's very, very good defensively too. Very, very good. And he has the leg. Baleba is an outstanding player because when you watch him play, you know he's a natural center defensive midfielder. He's a very good player. He's damn good. Because if you're gonna look at midfielder right now, maybe Caicedo, people might say Zubimendi, we've not seen much about him. I'll put Baleba there because what Baleba gives you, that ball is a fantastic player. He has the leg, he has the, how do I put it? Baleba has the leg, he has the attribute, how do I put it again? He has the physicality too. So when talking about Baleba, he's a fantastic player, very, very good player. But again, I think the problem United is going to face is you have to face Brighton because we know how Brighton does when it comes to transfer. If you don't meet, please, can you kind of turn on the background down? The background a little bit.
Sorry.
Yeah, we know Brighton in terms of Brighton though. We know Brighton because when it comes to meeting their price tag for me, Brighton, in terms of Brighton, you have to make that comes to, how do I put it? player. We've seen Caicedo for 115, Cucurella for 65. So we know very well that we're going to be dealing with Brighton. If United are thinking about getting 90 million for him, it's not going to work. But I think United might get him. Why I think they might get him is because it depends on what, because Baleba is pushing for the move, which I believe he will leave. But again, it's very late in the transfer window when the league starts next week. So it's Brighton really going to sanction it when they know they have to go to the market and buy a natural replacement. And it's going to also disturb their league because now they have to know, okay, we have to go to the market and buy a replacement. But I think it's going to be very difficult. I think this will drag towards the end of the summer transfer, towards September the 1st. It will drag because Baleba is an outstanding player. I know that he's a very good player. Very good player. He's a player I like a lot. And also again, how strong does Baleba push? Does he really push that hard or does he wait? Because Brighton want to offer a new contract and say next year you will live on a release clause. The release clause could be 120, it could be 140, it could be 115. It depends on how much release clause they want to put him at. Does he wait? Does he push for the move? Because if he push for the move now, I can tell you one thing now. Brighton will drag that deal until September the 1st. If United doesn't meet what they want. So it's gonna be difficult, but Baleba is a very good player. Dari, how you doing, brother? How you doing? Can you hear me?
I'm doing good, man.
Yeah, your take on Carlos Baleba.
On him joining Manchester United.
Yeah, there's a chance.
Yeah, it should be a very good signing for them. Not that, but what I'm concerned is we know how outrageous Brighton normally use to add the price tag on the players, and I'm not surprised. Man, you might pay for that. We know them as a big club in England and in APL. We saw what they can do, but let's see how it proves because they really need that type of quality of players in that team. Look at the midfield. They don't have a proper DM. You can't call it got a proper. You can't give you that kind of vibe that Caicedo is giving at Chelsea or other physical defensive midfielder is giving. So I think it will help them so much. But my problem is just the price tag and how. Let's just see how the price tag will.
Brighton they want 120 million.
That is so much. That is so much. Because
it's Brighton. You know that it's Brighton. You know it's Brighton.
Yes, they know
Brighton
how to
make what they want. They don't care.
Yes,
they will get what
they know how to make out opportunities like this. They tried it against us. With Caicedo, you could see. Caicedo. Liverpool bringing 100. Caicedo said, "Okay, I'm only joining Chelsea." They took advantage of that. You could see they are taking advantage of this because they know Manchester need him, and not that they're in a hurry to sell him or something. Brighton will, make big money on this, very big money, very big money.
And I think for me, United doesn't want to pay 100 million. They want to pay maybe like 90, which I believe it will be difficult to do. Brighton will get this to like September the 1st. They will do it. Brighton, they know they have the power to say, okay, if we do not meet our price tag, we'll just wait. We are not.
But let's not lie. 90 million is a fair price. It's a good price. Not even fair. It's a good price, though. It's a good price. It's just that the transfer market is kind of, shaky and getting spoiled up. So that's it. So it's a very good price.
We know Brighton now. We know who Brighton are. They will get what they want. Brighton.
No, we know, and we know that CEO is a very, very tactical businessman. Yeah.
Brighton will get what they want. They will. For me, I think it will get done. But when will it get done? I think maybe towards the end of the transfer. I don't think it's gonna get done now because Brighton are not in an hurry to sell. And I think secondly, Brighton they will look at it and say United pays 71 for Obuemo. They pay 70 for Cunha. They pay almost 85 or 90 million for Benjamin Sesko. They know United has the money. They know they have the money. So they know they have the money. So they're like, we know you have the money. Either you pay up or it's not going nowhere. It's going nowhere. So I think it will get done. But how far will it get? Will it get until that for me? I think it's gonna be towards the end of it. Maybe they will keep talking when the season starts. When we play the first match of the season, second match of the season, it will keep dragging. It will keep dragging until September the 1st. No matter how much. See, this is what people need to understand. With Caicedo, it was towards because people say Caicedo dragging. Caicedo wanted to leave, but it wasn't in the middle of. It wasn't. How do I put it? It wasn't in the middle of the transfer. Season. Yes,
yeah,
it wasn't. It wasn't. So with this Baleba stuff, now it's gonna be difficult because it is in the middle of the Premier League season. So Brighton is in a very good state. They know, okay, if you don't pay what we want, it's gonna go. It's going nowhere. It's going nowhere. So I think Brighton will get their money. They will get their money because they know, okay, Baleba goes, we're gonna get a replacement. We get someone else that's gonna make everything work. I think they'll get their money. They will. But how much United are willing to pay? I think it's 90 million. But does Brighton accept 90? I'm not sure. Do they? I'm not sure.
Because it would be a very good addition to them. The boy is not just a kind of a destroyer defensive midfielder. He is also a like of a. He knows how to carry the ball very well, through the midfield.
I know.
Watching sometimes, and it's kind of good.
Yeah.
That's it.
Let me go to Baleba. Your take on them, Carlos Baleba to United. How much do you think United are willing to pay? Do you think they're gonna pay 90? Because the briefing is they want to pay 90, which I believe Brighton will say no. I can tell everybody that Brighton will tell you no. They're not getting 90 million for Baleba when they get 150 for Caicedo. Brighton is not getting 90 million for Baleba. They are not. So how much do you think you think realistically United will be willing to pay Brighton for Baleba? The football film, go ahead, brother. Go ahead. Hello, you there? I think we can hear the football. I don't know what's going on. Maybe it's mic. Can you hear us? Can you hear us? I think we can't hear him. This mic is a little bit breaking up. So for me, like what I'm saying, we have to wait and see because talk is going on with his agents. They are trying to finalize the deal to see what is feasible in terms of commission and everything. And I think Baleba will leave because he was going to push for the move. He possibly want to go. It's not that his position is in jeopardy, but I think because Brighton are a selling club, just like Ajax, just like RB Leipzig, just like Dortmund, those are selling clubs where they will sell. You can't escape it. They will sell. But again,
and it is an opportunity for him also to move to a much bigger club.
I agree. It's an opportunity. I know it's an opportunity for him to move. Yeah, I agree. But again, the problem is the money that they are proposing for me. I don't think Brighton will accept it. I don't think so. I've been seeing the report 1995. I don't think Brighton get 1995 for me. I don't think so. I don't. Because Brighton will look at the market and tell United. Brighton knows United have the money. They know. They have the money. They know they have the money. It's all about them like coming out and say, okay, this is that realistically how much we're willing to pay. Which I believe I'm not sure if they can do it, but Baleba is an outstanding, is a very good. Adding into the squad of Sesko, Umbuemo, Kunia, that is a very, very good team. For me, that's a very good team, though. That's a very good team. So adding him to that situation for me, that's a very, very good team. Now, where did they finish? That's the question everybody's asking. At the moment right now, looking at this coach for me, I think they finished 7th. Do you agree with me, David? I think they finished 7th.
Brighton.
United.
I don't know because I can't say they'll finish 7th though. But
I think they will. Why I said that is because
looking at that squad, We are just saying, okay, they added Carlos. They added Sesko, added Cunha and Bemo. But if you look at some part of the squad, they have problem with their goalkeeping departments and their
Yeah,
defense
the defense is a little bit shaky.
is a little bit shaky and injury prone. Almost all of them.
Yeah.
Almost all. So you see, it's a big problem. If that Sesko or the Cunha, they should score almighty type of goal. If the defense is not good, it's not a good thing for them, and it's not a good thing for them in terms of going for the league and also competing for titles or competing for competitions. So and maybe it's because other teams will be making. I think other teams will put in so much work. I'm not even talking about the top 5, but I'm talking about those guys that usually finish below the top 5. They'll put in work. Well, the transfer window is still open. Let's see what they can do in September, though. So let's see what they can do with the goalkeeping department.
Because the reason I said that is because I watched all their preseason, and I still think they lack a lot when it comes to. You are right, the goalkeeping situation. I think they also like a defender.
I heard a report Donnarumma. I heard a report they are linked to Donnarumma.
Yeah, but the problem is, it's not even about buying Donnarumma. Yeah, Donnarumma is a fantastic goalkeeper. I don't doubt it.
Yeah.
But I don't doubt Donnarumma coming into United. I don't doubt it. I do not. That I can guarantee you that I don't. I don't doubt it because he's a good keeper. He's a very good keeper. That would elevate their team a lot because the problem that is gonna face, I think they're gonna face is Anthony, Sancho. They have to sell those players. Now they don't rush to Barcelona where it's an option to buy. United, Barcelona can say, okay, we don't want to buy him anymore. He come back to United next season. Garnarcho want to leave. So they have to find them. They can buy as much players as possible they want. They have to be able to sell to balance the book. They have to be able to sell to balance
I don't think they have any outgoings unless Rashford. There is no outgoing from them.
No. No.
They're only Rashford. So and that did not weigh the transfer. You can't keep on bringing in players without you offloading some. So that is very, very unbalanced. So that's it.
I agree because I look at the way they play though. The team is unstructured for me. The midfield is a little bit. I'm not sure. Which I agree with. They are going for Baleba, which is not bad because that is a very good player. But again, does Baleba really solve that defensive problem? I'm not sure. But because if I'm not sure. I'm not sure because when I look at their other teams like Newcastle, Man City, Chelsea, Arsenal, other teams like that, I think other teams have it because people talk about Newcastle. Yes, Newcastle have been having a very terrible transfer window. I don't dismiss it, but I still think their midfield is a superior midfield than United midfield for me though.
Yeah,
they
sure.
Have a better midfield. Sandro Tonali,
Joelinton, and so they have a very and
they have a better midfield for me than United. Even regardless of them getting Baleba or not, for me, they have a very good midfield. For me, though, they do have a very good midfield. So that's what I said. I'm saying I think they will finish 7th because I still think Newcastle have a better midfield than them. If you look at Arsenal have Zubimendi, Rice, Chelsea have Caicedo, Lavia, Enzo, Esugo. City are there. Reinders, Rodri, who again?
Rodri is out. Rodri is out.
Imagine, Rodri is out. So yeah, I think Rodri is out till September. So in terms of their midfield structure, Man City have a very kind of better midfield structure than Man United, regardless of them getting Baleba or not. That's in terms of my take. That's the reason I said they'll finish 7th. That's why I said I believe they'll finish 7th because I don't think those teams like Chelsea, City, Liverpool, Arsenal, I don't think United have a superior midfield than them. For me, even with Baleba, I don't think they have a superior midfield than them. I don't think so. So people might have to disagree, but I don't think they have a superior midfield than them. As I'm saying, even them getting Baleba, they need more than Baleba though, because if they want to go to a teams who know United have the money. People need to understand something. People know United have the money. They know. Oh, United have the money. We're not gonna bow down for you. You have to pay what we want, or that's it. Or that's it. So people knows United have the money, just have to pay up. People knows that. So we have to wait and see though. Wendy, how you doing?
Fine. I'm fine.
Yeah, I'm good. Your take on Carlos Baleba to potentially United?
To Manchester.
Yep, that's the news right now. It's gonna be difficult according to Fabrizio because and David Austin. It will be difficult to get him up because their money United are Brighton are demanding for. United doesn't want to pay. They want to pay 90. Why Brighton want 120?
But this Baleba, he's a very good player. But I think Manchester have the same profile. He's a destroyer midfielder. I think they need a midfielder that will control the
They
game.
need a sitting midfielder, right? A sitting.
Yeah. They need a midfielder that will control the tempo. But Baleba, he's a very good player anyway. But I don't know. They need a midfielder, but Baleba, well, maybe they've seen he's good, so they want to get him before any other team. I
Yeah,
don't think
because Brighton
he's
are about to give him a new deal that they'll put a release clause in that new deal till next season, where any club can buy him. Anybody can trigger that clause next year. Any club can trigger it next. And City are about to buy him because Kovacic is injured, so they're possibly want to buy Baleba to potentially pair with Kovacic. You know they have grinders already. If they buy Baleba, it's not bad for them. They can rotate around each other.
well, but I think he's a good player, but I don't think Manchester need him. The same as they don't need Sesko, the kind of striker Sesko.
We get to Sesko because I have a different opinion on Sesko. We got it. But do you think because people are saying United will possibly get it for? Do you think United is gonna get it for 90 million based on what you see about Brighton?
Well, when it comes to Brighton, if they so far as they have setting the price to that amount of money, they are not going to come down. Brightons are very stubborn, buying their players, and then they know the players' worth. Look at what they did to us with Caicedo. They managed to get money from us because they know how good Caicedo is. So I don't think 90. I don't think Brighton will batch in for 90. I don't think so. For me, Manchester, I don't really care about them. It's all about banter with Manchester. But
for me, I'll prefer them even being around top 4 and top 5, top 6 than top 3 than that cycle Arsenal because that club is not even a club at all. It's not even a club at all for me. No, I'm not kidding. It's not even a club. It's not about it. It's about reality. I prefer United being around that position where I know this club is a big club. So they have players. Then I know how good of a team they have. But Arsenal too much overhyped. Their fans doesn't. They don't keep my mouth shut. They know they can't win, but they'll keep talking as if they're big boys. They can't win.
Yeah, because they think they're having all the best players in the world right now. They think they are strong. But like I always said, I think when this is something that I have when I watched when I learned Arsenal was linked with Sesko. I went and watched Sesko how he plays his ball, and I was like, no, if Arsenal should get this guy, they are going to do good. He's really good. He's fit with Arsenal football. So like when Arsenal was going for a Jokeres, I was like, no, they're supposed to go for Sesko. But I think Arteta really want that Sesko guy. He suits how they play. And
I don't rate him though. I don't rate.
You don't rate. I think he will do good goes to Arsenal. So it's like Arsenal and Manchester have switched strikers. If Jokeres were to go to Manchester, he will do good. And then if Sesko were to go to Arsenal, he will cook. But they've switched, so I don't know how they are going to deal with this thing. But I think Manchester.
Do you think because the problem United are gonna face is But I know Brighton very well. They will drag this deal until September the 1st. They will do it. Brighton can do it. They will drag it until September the 1st. They will do it.
Yeah.
They will do it.
They want their money. You put the money down, they release the player.
Mm-hmm.
He's a very good.
I know that for fact. He's a fantastic player. He's a baller. Baleba is a very good player. He's a very good player. I like him. But do I put him? This is the problem. I can't, because when I check his profile, I'm looking at him like, is he really sitting defensive midfielder, or is more of a ball tackler, ball winner? That is how I view him, though. It's more of a ball winner for me rather than how would I put it? It's more of a ball rather than a sitting midfielder. It's more of a ball winner.
It's like I said the profile.
Yes, it's like a Casado profile. Yeah. Mm-hmm. Which I believe it can still even develop more to be a better defensive midfielder. It can still be a better.
He's very, very good.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know how Brighton used to scout this place, but he's a very good player. Very, very good.
It's very good. The amount of money Brighton made on players, they have to check the amount of money they made. They forgot a lot of team, man. The amount of money they made, especially on transfers, is nowhere to be found. But Baleba is a good player too. Because I was telling them before you came in, I said, even with Baleba, I see United finishing 7th. It was like 7. Yes, I say the reason I said 7 is because I look at other teams. I don't think United midfield is better than Arsenal, Chelsea, City, Liverpool. I don't think that midfield is better than those teams I just mentioned. Even Newcastle, I don't think United midfield are better than those midfielders. That's what I'm seeing they'll finish 7th. For me, though, looking at the way their squad is being built.
But do you watch their game? Were you able to watch their game?
Yeah, I did. Yes, I was. Mm-hmm.
Okay. I couldn't watch it.
Mm-hmm. I watched that game. Yeah.
He's a very good player. I know that if my club if we are not stuck with midfielders, but I'll go for him because we have eye for these kind of players, But we can't go for him because we are stuck with midfielders. Very, very, very stuck with and we have good ones. But if they are going for Baleba, what about Menu? I think Menu is you can play Menu in this thing at number 8.
Yes, but the problem, I think this is where I'm looking at United squad in terms of their squad building. You are gonna go for Baleba. Fear. Do they see him as a system DM or do they see him as a ball winner? How do they see him? That's the question I want to ask. How are they viewing him? Do they view him as a ball winner or do they view him as a tackler in terms of you be our defensive midfielder, Kobe Maino, you go forward, Bono, you go forward. How do they view him? And I'll say it again.
I think
I'll say it again. Sorry to cut you short. Yeah, because the way Amorim plays for me, the way he plays football for me, it's gonna be very difficult for Kobe Maino to play that team. It will be very difficult. United need a manager that plays a back four where you can reverse from a 4-2-3-1 to a 4-3-3, where you can change a little bit of system. Sometimes if it doesn't go your way, you can switch it around. The back four today, a little bit of 4-2-3-1 today, 4-3-3 today, 4-4-2 today. So where you can be flexible as a manager. Amorim is a back three manager. It's not flexible. It won't change the system. That's who Ruben Amorim is. It will not change. It won't change the system. It would not. So, are you buying because if people talk about mine, I'll say it again. Once United sell Garnarcho, the next person they will sell is Kobe Maino. They will sell him because there's no way for him to play in that team. There's no way for him to play. In that team, there's no chance. There's no chance.
He's another good player, though. He's a good player.
He's another good player, which I like. I like his profile. And I'll say it again. I keep telling people, player like Garnarcho, player like Kobe Maino need a better environment for them to be able to perform. They need a serious coaching. If you look at the United squad, looking at since Alex Ferguson left, United have not have a proper coach where there's a proper philosophy in that club. There is no proper philosophy. It's a chop and change. To the counter, they go with this manager is a possession-based manager. We're gonna play possession football. We're gonna change the way we play football. We're gonna change the way we recruit. This goal, you stay. This goal, you stay. They haven't done that. So looking at the player they have in that team right now, it will be very difficult to develop them. Because people talk about United, Rashford, people talk about him having attitude. It's living. Sancho, same thing. Anthony, same thing. Those are players with big monies, big wages. Garnarcho is about to leave because he's having a problem with attitude. United is having a difficulty mentoring players, young players, especially nurturing and coaching players. They have that problem. They have a philosophical problem. A very wrong philosophy.
Well, I think I still think Manchester. I don't know how. Well, they keep saying that there is no money in the club and all that, but I think it's about the way they recruit. And now I have seen some of the clubs are trying to learn or are trying to copy how Chelsea do their things.
Yep.
But if you want to copy Chelsea, how Chelsea do their things, and you want to go the same way, you are going to be like how should I put it? It's going to be very difficult for you to work it out, because looking at Manchester, you see, we are buying young players, and the kind of players they are buying right now, this Mbeumo, Konya, and then I think Sesko is somewhere around 20 something.
Yeah, is Benjamin Sesko is 22 years of age.
22, okay. Yeah. And then you have this Højlund. He's also a very young striker. And you have Zesgi, another young striker. So I don't know how they are all going to fit in. Maybe they are going to sell. I know they want to sell Højlund. That's what I've heard. They want to sell Højlund. Yeah.
Yeah, they want to loan him to AC Milan with option to buy. Why Højlund doesn't want to leave? He's doing stubborn. He doesn't want to leave. He's stubborn.
Yeah, he still wants to stay.
I don't blame him. I don't blame him though.
The kind of wages they take is crazy. And then right now, I think Sancho will be like, I should have. Accept Chelsea's offer and then be with Chelsea, because now he's not even getting any club to buy him because of his wages.
Yep.
You know? So it is what it is for Man U.
You will see how it goes. But Baleba is Baleba. If you not get Baleba for me, this is the problem now. They believe if they get Baleba, they'll be in top 4. I don't think they'll be in top 4. For me, I don't think so. Because they need more to be in that top. Need more. I don't think they'll be in top 4. For me, even if they get Baleba, I do not think so, because they need the goalkeeper. They need for me, apart from Baleba, they need the controlling play. United, see, the problem in United is they do not have a controlling midfielder. Arsenal have in Zubimendi. City have in Rodri. They have in Reinders. Chelsea have in Fernandes. We have that in Fernandes. Newcastle have in Bruno Guimaraes, Sandro Tonali. Especially Tonali is a player that controls the game. So
very good player.
Man United does not have a controlling midfielder. They do not have a controlling midfielder. They don't. So you're gonna buy Baleba, who is more of a ball tackler, ball winner. You need a controlling midfielder. Who do you buy? And again, I've watched this United team a lot. They will gas out when it's like 60, 70 minutes. Because of the intensity Amorim plays football with. So if you're gonna buy a midfielder, you have to be able to buy a midfielder where you have to be switched on for the whole entire 90 minutes. Which I don't believe they have that kind of intensity at the moment right now. The players they have right now, if they play 90 minutes back to back, they're gonna get injured. They will get injured because of the intensity. They'll get injured. They will. So I don't see them finishing. That's what I'm saying. I see them finishing 7th for me. That's my own. I see them finishing 7th. And why I see them finishing 7th? Yeah, 7th position.
Meaning they're also going to taste how Conference League is.
Yes. For me, yes. Because I think United need to go. I think they need to go two. How do I put it? 2 steps backward before going forward. They need that for me. They needed that. They've been scrapping. We won the FA Cup. We won Carabao Cup. Blah blah. They've been scrapping that. They need a reality check for me. they really need a reality check. And I think if they get that reality check from maybe that will really help them to say, okay, I think we are not good enough. We need to do much better. We are not good enough. We need to do better. We need to. And I think that's what they need. That's what I said they're finishing 7. Will it surprise me if they finish 8 or 9? No. But I think they're better than 8 or 9. I think they're better than Brighton. I think they're better than Brentford. I also think they're better than Fulham. For me, though, I think they're better than those teams. I also think they're better than Bournemouth. So that's why I said I think they are better. They are in 7th for me at the moment right now.
Yeah,
at the
bro,
moment,
you think they are better than Bosman because Bosman have sold
a
much
lot
of
of
their
players.
players.
Yeah,
Yeah.
goalkeeper,
If not,
defenders. Yes.
it's going to be difficult. But I think Manchester, I think their defense is not that bad. I think their defense is okay. They have a good defense. I think that their defense is not that bad. The defense is okay. And if they want to compete, I think Manchester, there's a lot of problem with Manchester. And if we Chelsea, we have been there before. We have been through those things. They
Yeah,
should
we've
go
been
through
there
that
before.
too. Yeah, they should go through it too. Because for me, Manchester, I don't like them. Manchester, Arsenal.
Not only you,
Spain.
but I'm still appreciating United because I know how of a big club they are. But you see that club they call Red Side of London. They talk too much. They need for me. What United are going to is what I need Arsenal to go to. So their fans can have a reality check. For me, they need to have that reality check. They've been in top 4 for a very long time. Top 4, top 4, top 4, top 2, top 2, top. Maybe they have that reality check of being out of Europe completely, or even playing in Conference League. Maybe they have that reality check and say, okay, I think we're not good enough. We've hyped this team too much. Maybe we need to have that reality check of, okay, we need to do better. We're not good enough. Because
And if they make it to the Conference League, or if they got to they had that they finished around top 5, top 6, top 7. I think they will start the coach.
You mean Ateta will go?
No, I mean
Amorim.
Yeah.
I think he will. Okay, I need to be realistic now because a lot of people are asking that question, and I'll say it again. If Amorim doesn't meet up to what United want, I think they will let him go in December. I think they will start him in December. If that's for me, looking at their squad, if he doesn't meet their expectation, I think he will go. December he will leave. I think he will leave in December. I think he will. But again, the question that boils down to you have to pay him out. That's number one. You've spent so much money on transfer. You have to pay him out. They keep telling the whole world they don't have money. You bought Sesko, no money. You bought Cunha, no money. Umbuemo, you don't have money. You want to buy Baleba. I'm confused, but you haven't sell anybody. How do I explain that? How?
Yeah, that's the mystery of it. I think this player is too much expensive. I think the way Manchester buy this in Buemo, I think the price, I don't know, but I think the price is too much for me.
My problem is I don't think the problem is the player they are buying though. I think Umbuemo is a good player. I think that money, I'm not sure of that one, but I think if you bet him for 70 million, that's for me, that's the fair market price for me. Matthias Cunha is also a fair market price because it's performed very well for Wolverhampton Wanderers, which I believe it's not bad for a Premier League proven player.
Because he's a Premier League improving. Okay.
Mm-hmm. So which I believe is not bad. But if you're spending 90 million on Benjamin Sesko, 85 on Sesko, I'm not sure. Let's even go there now. Because in my own logic of way of thinking for me, I'm still gonna think because I rate Ugo Ekitike very well than Benjamin Sesko. Because I believe because Ekitike is going to Liverpool for me. And because of the Liverpool squad, the way the squad of Liverpool is built, Salah, McAllister, and Co., it will have a better season for me than Sesko because of the squad and because of the manager.
Yeah.
Sesko for me, the problem I have with Sesko is United squad is not good enough. That's for me number one. Number two, Hammerman is a good coach, but is he a good coach to be able to coach a player like Sesko? No, because Sesko is a big. You are buying for 90 million. You expect him to start and you expect him to score goals. Sesko will miss chances a lot. He will miss a lot of chances. He will also score goals too. And I was proposing this. I was like, he needs to go to a club like Newcastle, where under Eddie Howe, it will develop more. The microscope will not be on him on Newcastle because they know he might replace Isak that is leaving. Yeah, possibly he replace Isak, but the microscope will a little bit different because he's Sesko and he's playing another Newcastle. United, if you are playing Chelsea, City, Liverpool, fans expect you to be that vocal number and where you're gonna score them those goals. And as a young player where the attention will be on him, where if he does not perform, he will get killed on social media. It will. So does he really want that money? Because their first option was to go for Oli Watkins, which Aston Villa was like, pay us 60 million, Watkins is yours. They were like, we don't need him. We believe it was 40 million, 45. We don't want to pay 60. But you are paying 90 million for Sesko because you believe in his potential. I'm like, if you are buying Watkins give you 3-4 years where you with him you can get closer to top 5, top 6 because he's a proven goal scorer. He scored 20 Premier League goals back to back. You can rely on him. How can I rely on Sesko to get to 15 goals, 20 goals? Because he hasn't done it enough. It's not proven enough to get to that goals. And you don't have a squad to be able to build around Sesko to say, okay, Bruno, this, I'm going to get you this amount of goals. No. Sesko will miss a lot of chances. United fans don't understand, he will miss chances a lot. He has a lot of quality in terms of, how do I put it, in terms of his potential. But are you buying a potential for 90 million? Or you are buying a ready-made player? Because Sesko is a potential player. And I'll say it again. I know United is a big club with the name and everything, but the squad is imbalanced to bring in a player like Benjamin Sesko. Who is the creative aspect in United? Bruno. If you take out Bruno, who's going to create Umbuemo? Take out Umbuemo, Cunha. Is Cunha really a creator? No. Ahmed? Yes. I'm not sure. So, legit zero for me. So, you're going to bring in a profile like Benjamin Sesko. You need him to get involved in the game a lot. I need him to be clinical. Sesko is not clinical. He is not clinical. But if you're getting Watkins, only Watkins is clinical where you know he can give us 20 Premier League goals. He can give us 17. He can give us 20-something goals. We can rely on him for the next 2-3 years. I don't want to go into the market again when I have only Watkins. But yeah, he's 29, but he's a striker. He can give you that 3-4 years. Stability in your team. You can usually use that money to build on different areas of the squad where you can easily think. But spending 90 million on Sesko and you expect him to deliver, that's a big deal for me, though. What do you think?
Yeah, I think you are right about that. I think for me, I don't think Sesko fits United playing style or Amorim's, the kind of the football he plays. And then he wanted Oli Watkins and then Gyökeres. And then he didn't get any of them. And then they gave him, I think the Sesko signing is from the board or this guy, Vava. I think he's the one who has been insisting to let Sesko come to Manchester. He tried that with Chelsea and we didn't sign him. And then now he's in Manchester. We have succeeded in bringing Sesko to Manchester. So the season is about to kick off. So we'll see what happens. We'll see what happens. Well, as for we the Bantams, we are around. Whatever happens, you will see. So
Yeah, I agree with what you said. But again, because as much as people want to talk about, I still start my ground again. I'll say it again. United are banking on potential for Sesko. And I'm like, okay, no problem. If you're banking on potential, no problem about that. But for how long is that potential going to take you to? Because I'm going to see, I'll say it again, you need to hit the ground running because of the way United finish.
yeah.
And I'm looking at their score, and I'm looking at their fixture. Wendy, that fixture is a very tough fixture for them. Their first 5 matches: Chelsea, Liverpool, Manchester City, and Arsenal. In between that, 4 big teams, which I can't guarantee they're gonna win those 4 matches. I cannot guarantee you that. I cannot. I can't. So you need to hit the ground running. If not, it's in serious trouble. It's in serious trouble. And if you're gonna spend money, you have to spend money on quality where you know you can easily trust this and this and this. Yeah, you can rely on Mbemo to bail you out. You can rely on Kunya to bail you out. Fair enough. But for how long? Because you also need the striker to also score goals to be able to like either bail you out in some aspect of the game or at least be able to show up. Sesko is not that guy. And United fans keep telling me, I need him to score 12 goals. You cannot pay 90 million for a player to score 12 goals. I'm sorry, no. No. 12 Premier League goals? I'm sorry, no. 12 goals in the Premier League. No. You can't spend 90 million on Sesko and you're saying, don't worry, I need him to score 12 goals. Excuse me, 12 goals? You are kidding right now. 12?
Maybe that's their belief. Jackson did it, so maybe he can also do that.
It's different though. It's different because Jackson is a different profile of player to Sesko. They are very different.
Yeah, but
they're very different though.
You know how this Premier League and the clubs and some of the fans, they rate Jackson. They don't see that Jackson is that guy. So yes, maybe they think if Jackson can score that amount of goal in his first season, he can do the same thing. But he couldn't even match to his numbers this past season. He had 15 goals on his first season, and then the last one he had I think 10 goals.
Yeah, 10 goals and
the Premier League is very intense. The Premier League is not an easy place to be. Sometimes, let's take for instance, we are saying that Mbeumo and then Konya have Premier League experience and they are Premier League proven, but sometimes you can go to a different club in the same Premier League and then it will be difficult for you to adapt, or for you to even understand the coach tactics, how he plays and all that. So sometimes it's all about the coach and how the coach coaches you and the kind of tactics he use. And then I have one thing I've seen about Amorim is Amorim ball is just like the way he plays in his previous club in Sporting Lisbon. And this is the Premier League. This is the Premier League. So I don't know if the players he's signing is his own signings or maybe he's coming from the board. But I knew that Amorim wanted Oli Watkins.
Yep. I think it was Vivell that pushes for Sesko though.
Yeah, when he was in Chelsea, we were linked with Sesko. He wanted Sesko to come to Chelsea.
I know.
Yeah, but it couldn't happen. So I know I think it's doing of bringing. And I don't know what happened before he left Chelsea. Maybe one or two things did not work out there. So
we'll see how it goes though. But again, I would say the same thing I've been saying for a very long time. United need to know exactly what is their priority in terms of going forward. I'll say it again. Yes, they finished 15th in the table. I expect them to do much better. That's why I'm saying where I see them finish right now is 7th. I'm not stupid enough not to understand they're a big club. But because of the way their squad is built and there's an imbalance in that squad where when I look at the other teams, I'm like, you are way backward. You need to do more to be able to even compete with that team. Way backward. So me picking them to finish 7th for me doesn't mean that I'm like, no. I'm not hating on them. I'm just being realistic. The way I view them. That's what I'm saying. I see them finishing 7th because I don't think they're mixed. Even if they get Carlos Baleba, I don't really see them with Baleba. I don't see them finishing above 7 for me, because you need more than Baleba to be able to even say let's sustain. And again, the way Ruben Amorim plays is an intensity manager. You need an intensity player. You need players that have an intensity. And when I watch United a lot, they easily gas out. That's my problem. They easily gas out, especially when they're like, after 60 minutes or 70, United are finished. They're done. They gas out. And I'm like, that's kind of manager Amorim is. So if you're going to get an intensity, like you need players that are going to be good with the intensity, where you know you can easily trust them. You can easily trust them. So we have to wait and see. But with Sesko for me, that's the potential. So are you banking on potential for me? Possibly yes, but again, how far does the potential take you? That's my question. How far does it take you? How far does it? That's what I'm gonna be asking the fans. How does the potential take you? Because if Amadu doesn't start the Premier League very well, all eyes will be on him as the manager. All eyes will be on the ownership in the US. And all eyes will be on the record signing Benjamin Sesko. Because you brought him to the club. So we'll see how it goes. We really see how it goes. We'll see how it goes. So I want to talk about something because I know you've been seeing the news and it's been roaming about what is going on. I want to hear your honest opinion because I have my own different opinion about it. It's Alexander Isak. Where do you see this saga ending? I think it will leave, but do you see Liverpool paying exactly what Newcastle want, or Newcastle are just paying an answer on him? What do you think is going to happen?
Liverpool really want their striker. They want the player, and the player also want Liverpool. So I think they are going to work around it. They will get Isak. Because if Isak did not move to Liverpool and then still stay in Newcastle, he's going to find it very difficult to play because now the fans too are very angry with Isak.
It's been frozen out by Eddie Howe already.
Yeah, you see. So the fans are not going to forgive him. So I think Liverpool and Isak agent need to work around it so that you go to Liverpool and then both partners will be happy. And Liverpool and Newcastle are not ready to calm down with their price because they have not gotten any striker to replace Isak.
Yep.
You see how the thing is. So it's going to be very difficult. It's either you are giving them the money they want or there's no deal. That is how I see it.
And I keep telling Liverpool fans again, I told Liverpool fans, you're not gonna get Isak if you don't pay what Newcastle wants. You're not getting it.
Yeah.
You will not get
because they
Isak.
don't have a striker now. You know, if I don't know, but it's a business and it's a strategy. They wanted Ekitike. And then Liverpool went for him. And now their only striker, Liverpool won the only striker. And the striker also won Liverpool. His heart and his head, everything is in Liverpool. So there is nothing you can do. He wants to go. If player wants to go, you can't force him to stay. He's not going to play for you. So I think Liverpool and Newcastle, Liverpool and Isak agents have to work around it so that he go to Liverpool. And Newcastle are not going to come down with their price. They are never going to do it. They are not going to do it. So it is what it is. And then Isak is a top striker.
It's one of the best for me. It's one of the best.
And then I have read, and then I think I've read somewhere that since they won, even when he was coming to Newcastle, he had his mind and eyes set on one day playing for Liverpool. He really loved Liverpool. Yeah, that guy really loved Liverpool. So he wants to be there. So he would do
the question for me is where I believe Liverpool messed up, and I've been saying it for a very long time, is Liverpool messed up because if you truly want Isak for me, you should have, no matter how, because Liverpool already showed their hand that they have the money. They showed that they have the money. They showed the world they have the money. So if you want Isak for me, they should have gotten Isak first before getting the KTK for me. Go and buy Isak.
Yeah. The money they have.
Go and buy Isak first.
League. If you win the league, you have money.
Yes, for me, go and buy Isak first. Get Isak over the line first. Now then, once you get Isak over the line, you can think about Ekitike later because you know we already got our approving number 9. You can set your ticket. Do we go for Ekitike or do we stop about getting Ekitike? But where I think the messed up is now you are forcing Isak to turn on Newcastle fan base and to turn on the manager. That's number one. And the most annoying part about it is you want to buy Isak, you are putting down 110 million for Isak and Newcastle, and you expect them to sell. You are lowballing them and telling them, we only view Isak as a 110 million player. We don't view him as 150. And you expect Newcastle to tell you, yes, we're gonna sell. Are you kidding me? Are you kidding me right now? For you? So that's why I believe he will go to Liverpool. I'm not disputing that he will. But again, Liverpool needs to come into the table and agree to what Newcastle wants. And I'll say it again. If Newcastle does not get the replacement, if the Premier League starts next week and Newcastle doesn't have a replacement for Isak, Lord have mercy. See that money that Liverpool doesn't want to pay, they will pay it eventually. They will eventually pay it because Isak is in Liverpool. He wants to go. Liverpool wants him. Now, somebody he going need to calm down. I don't believe Newcastle will be able to succumb to what. See, at the moment right now, Newcastle doesn't care about what Isak does. They don't care. All they care about is Liverpool, pay us our money, you have Isak. If you don't pay us our money, Isak is going nowhere. It's going nowhere. You have to be able to pay us our money to get Isak. And I'll say it again. You have to be able to pay 150 or pay maybe like 130 plus add-ons to meet what Newcastle wants. Because if you don't do it, Alexander Isak is not leaving. So do you think that it's possible they pay the money, like the 150 they are requesting for, or no?
Yeah. So
do you think they pay 150? Or you don't think Liverpool paying 150?
Yeah, they will end up paying it because I don't see Newcastle coming down with their price. They will end up paying it. They will end up paying it because they really want Isak and Isak wants Liverpool. The thing is, well, I don't know why. Right now finding a striker in the market is very difficult now. Getting a striker is difficult in the market now. So Isak is one of the top strikers right now. They'll go for Isak.
Yeah.
They'll go for Isak. And if Liverpool should get Isak, man, that is well, Liverpool they are already strong. They have a good coach. They have good players. They are stable. I mean, the way they want to play, they all understand the way they want to play. And then, wow, Liverpool is I mean, they are looking attractive. They are really looking attractive, especially if they add Isak to their team. They are going to be very strong.
Yeah,
very strong.
I have a caveat to that. You want to hear my caveat?
Yeah.
Liverpool will score enough goals. I don't doubt that. But I also think they will concede a lot. I think they will concede a lot.
Because of their defense.
Their defense and their midfield. I think they will concede a lot because yes, you want to go for Isak, you want to go for this, but you have to be able to buy. For me, the first priority for Liverpool was buy 2 center defender. 2 first. One that will play with Van Dijk, which they're already looking at, which is Maguire. Another one that is going to be a backup just in case. They gave Van Dijk 2 years. So just in case, next year you can easily rotate Van Dijk this, you come in, you stay, you this, come in, you stay. 2 center midfielder. They also need one more defensive midfielder. Just in case Garnarcho gets injured, that person can play. Endo is not that guy. And then again, your attack is set. You cannot be buying attacker. No defensive stability. No defensive. No. You can't be doing that. You will score goals. I don't doubt Liverpool scoring goals, but they will concede so many goals. They will concede. Now, the funny thing about it is, it's going to be a basketball game, which I don't like. Because we had the same thing. If you remember, we had the same problem under Pochettino, if you remember, where when we faced against big team, 4-4, 5-5, I'm like, I don't want this situation to be, because all we prioritize is scoring goals. We're not prioritizing defensive ability, controlling of games, everything just about score goals. Yes, Liverpool will have an attack, but what of the defensive ability? Yeah, they're going to have the best attacking force in world football. I don't doubt it. But what of the defending? What of the defending?
And I think my girl to also he wants Liverpool move.
I know.
He also want the Liverpool move.
I know.
Yeah. So
I know.
maybe he is waiting for Liverpool to come, or he's waiting to run his contract, and then next season he goes for free, and then he'll go to Liverpool.
I know.
Liverpool.
I know that for fact. I know it's gonna go for Liverpool because he won Liverpool. I know that for fact. I know.
They
But the person I brought down
very-
to, I've already been saying it a lot.
I
You're gonna
think
get
if
an
I was
attacker.
not able to become a Chelsea fan, maybe I would have be a Liverpool fan.
The Liverpool fans.
If I wasn't a Chelsea fan, I would have been a Liverpool fan. Yeah. I have so many Liverpool fans around me.
Friends, okay. It's not the problem is I like before I have more beef to Arsenal than I have to Liverpool though. If you understand what I mean, is I understand Liverpool because they're a very quality team and I like their manager. He's a very, very flexible manager. It's not daft like Arteta. Arteta is a daft manager for me. It's not daft. He's a very flexible manager. So I think he can adapt to any situation you want him to adapt. But I think this is going to be different. What I think is going to be different
for a manager to come in and then win you a Premier League for the first time, it's a top manager. It's good.
Yeah, I agree. Which I believe that's why I'm putting him as the favorite. Them and Man City. But again, I'll say it again. You buy Isak as much as you want. But what of the defending? What of the for me, the priority right now is for them is a defender, buying a two center defender and a defensive midfielder. Before they even going to go and buy Isak. That's me. That's me thinking about that's what you have to build a squad. You don't build a squad by buying attacker. Because club that you want to buy club, they know you have money. The club knows you have money. They know. Club knows you have money. So they will demand ransom from you because they know you have money. They know.
Yeah, and they have to pay Isak amount. Newcastle is not going to come down with their price. They have to.
I don't think they will. I don't think so. I don't think they will calm down. I don't think so.
No. They're not going to calm down. And I know Liverpool wants Isak, just like Isak wants Liverpool. So they are going to end up paying it. It's about how they are going to pay, or how they are going to pay. It's about how they are going to pay their money.
Oh, yeah. How are they going to structure the money? Yeah, okay. In terms of structure,
yeah,
okay.
Yeah, kind of structure they are going to pay their money. That is the old. Maybe be like maybe Newcastle will not be agree with the terms, how they want to pay the money or whatever. But the way they wanted to pay Ireland, they wanted to pay 110 upfront. That's what I heard, or that's what I read about. They would for 1st September, Isak will become a Liverpool player. I know for sure.
Yeah, I know. I know that already. I don't doubt that. I don't doubt that. I have that. I know that for a fact. I don't. But again, the reason I said they will concede more goals is when you play a quality team like City, Chelsea, who are very attacking team, Newcastle, who on their day when they want to attack it, they will score goals. How are you gonna be good? How are you gonna be defending them? That's gonna be like it's gonna be a basketball game where back and forth, go. That's what the EPL wants. Is that what the manager wants? Back and forth. Because what they do is they sold Arnold because he went on free. He brought Frimpong, who doesn't know how to defend. Going forward is good. Defending is rubbish. So you are buying like for like in terms of replacement.
Yeah.
Buy like for like. So if you're gonna be playing a quality team like Newcastle, Chelsea, City, those teams doesn't know how to. They won't sit down. Those teams will attack you. Now, how good are you going to be defensively? I don't know. I rate Van Dijk very highly. After Van Dijk, you see the other defense, I don't rate them. I like Konate, but will Konate be able to stay fit? I doubt it. Will he stay fit? I don't know. I doubt his ability to stay fit because he's been injured a lot. So I don't know if he has the ability to be able to stay fit. I don't know. But Liverpool are building a very good squad where I'm like, very interesting. But can they keep the ball going out into the no, they can't keep, they will concede goals. Liverpool will concede goals. They will. Because of the way their defense is built. They will concede goals. They will. I'm telling you, they will concede goals. They will. They will.
Oh yeah, for sure. They will concede goals.
They will. I don't doubt that, but they are building a squad. They are really building a good squad. Yeah. It's because look at it. Salah live in 2 years. If imagine having Isak and Ekitike ready made just in case Salah lives. Van Dijk is there. That's why I'm like, Van Dijk is there. You're gonna buy Maguire. Okay, you buy Gueye, you buy another defender more, just in case Van Dijk live in 2 years. Somebody's ready there to take over from those players. I think their fullback is set. Frimpong and Kekes, they are set for life. Gravenberch needs a backup. I don't think Endo is that guy. But Gravenberch needs a backup where if he doesn't play or he gets a race, somebody is there to take over. But that attack is stacked. Ekitike, Florian Wirtz, Cody Gakpo, Mohamed Salah. So like there's enough quality in that attack to be able to take you forward. But how long forward is it gonna take you? I don't know. Because Carabao Cup, FA Cup, Champions League, I'm not sure. They have to be able to rotate. They have to be able to rotate, not play the same players every matches. You're gonna get them burn out. They'll get burn out and they'll get injured. Now you are fucked up. When it can ever happen, you're fucked up. You're fucked up. But they are building a squad where I'm like, I'm loving the squad they're building, but I still have a caveat, which is Liverpool will concede goals. They will concede a lot of goals. Because they will meet quality team that when you meet the quality teams, when they have 2 chances or 3 chances, they will take those chances. They will take those chances. Unlike when you meet a team that play low block, where they create like 3-4 chances, they can only take 1 of those chances. It's different than when you have a quality team like City, where when you create your chances, they will take it. Alan is there, man. They have quality players there where they will take their chances. They will. But let's wait and see though. We'll see how it goes. But Liverpool are building a very good squad. And I like that squad. I like the way they are building squad. I like it.
Oh yeah.
I really like that squad. I do. So let's talk about Jackson. Where's your take at Jackson? Do you think we're gonna get 80 million for him? Or you think you don't think so?
Okay, I think the price they set on Jackson, 80 million, is not bad, but when a club comes with the 60, the 60, the 70s, I think Chelsea should accept it. Because
do you think Chelsea will? I don't think Chelsea will, because I'm not sure they will accept that amount of money, because they were looking at the market. Ekitike, Sesko.
Okay, what Jackson is not pushing to move. It is the agent of Jackson, and then Chelsea think that they have 2 strikers now. So if a good price comes for Jackson, they want to sell to make money. Yeah. So for Jackson, it's not pushing, but I think it's the agent of Jackson, and then they want to sell. They want to make money out of Jackson, but selling Jackson for, if you are saying that Ekitike comes with that price tag, so you want to sell Jackson around that range, it is not bad. But we should ask ourselves, in the Premier League, no club is going to pay that kind of money for Jackson unless outside England. But because in the Prem, people knows how Jackson play. Jackson is not a bad player. He's a good player. It's just about his finishing. And every club, especially with these top teams, they want a striker that can finish. with any chance that he get, I can finish. So I think if Chelsea want to sell Jackson, for me, I want Jackson to stay. But it is what it is. If they want to sell him, I think when some club come with the 60 or the 70s, they should take it. They should take it. Because if you don't sell Jackson, if you want to sell Jackson now, you don't sell him now, his price is going to come down next season because he's not going to get enough playing time if he stays at Chelsea. So his price is definitely going to drop. So I think Chelsea, I don't know. They know better, but I think if a certain club come with that kind of amount, 60, 70, Chelsea should take it.
I agree. The question is, I know Newcastle wants him.
I think we bought Jackson for 30.
Yeah, 30 million, yes.
Yeah. So 60, 70, we've made a profit. I think
you've made a profit, but I think Newcastle wants him. But the question I brought out, how much is Newcastle willing to pay? Because I don't think we'll get a team. I think the mark we will get is 70, 75. Which is not bad.
Yeah, it's cool. But Liverpool, Newcastle is not going to buy Jackson for that 80 or 90 they are asking. They are not. Now, right now, it seems like all their options that they want, they were not able to get their target. They want this, a club go for it. They want this, a club. They are not able to get their target. Now they are going for Omoridion. You see,
you have to be able to pay what they pay for AKTK. You have to be able to pay that for Omoridion.
He was linked with Newcastle. So now we don't know if they are really coming for Jackson. Right now we are waiting to sell Jackson and then in Nkunku so that we can go in for Simons. And these two players, it's not looking like they are going anytime soon. So it's either you come down your price or you just let them be where they are. And right now they don't want to. It's like even Jackson has lost himself in Chelsea. When you see his body language, you can see Jackson is not the same Jackson that we knew.
He's not happy. Nicholas is not happy.
He's not happy.
He's not.
He's not happy. So
I know this is it now. I know he wants to be that number one. Yeah, he wants to play week in and week out, and he does not want to be a backup. But I'm looking at it that with the amount of money we spend, I don't think Chelsea see him as a number one. That's why they went for the last.
No.
To Pedro. No. That's what they went for. And with the way the squad is built, the way our squad is built, you can have a player like Jackson. I'll say it again. Jackson lacked what is called striker instinct. He does not have it. He has all the all-round player. He has everything. But striker instinct, where that positioning, Jackson is gonna be there. It's not gonna be there. Joao Pedro has it. Even as much as people the lap has it, you will see him there. You see him fighting defender. You see him being in positioning, putting his head in the ball, putting his head. Jackson does not have it. You have to develop that in him as a manager. Now, are you willing to push that in him? That's the big question. A team I think I can get him is Aston Villa, but I don't think Aston Villa will be able to pay what Chelsea want. That's what I'm saying.
No.
If imagine that they get it going for Ole Watkins, that would have smoothed Chelsea, Villa going for Jackson because of Unai Emery. But at the moment right now, Aston Villa are not willing to get him. The only thing I think they can get him is Newcastle. Then again, how much? This is a domino effect because if Newcastle does not, if they do not find a way to sell Isak, it's gonna be difficult to buy a replacement. Yes, they want to go for Wissa. Wissa is, I will say it again, Wissa is not a replacement for Isak. It's not. Wissa is a different player. It's a different profile. It's not a replacement for Isak. It's not. It's not. So Newcastle need at least two players that they can easily rely on to score them those goals because of Champions League. They need the kind of players to score them those goals because of UCL.
Yeah.
To score them those goals because of UCL.
Yeah.
So we'll see how much Chelsea are willing to go for Jackson. I don't think they'll get 80, but I think we'll get. They will get 70. I think 70 will be better. I think 70.
Yeah, 70 is good. It's a good price For Jackson, for 70, it's a cool price for him. He's a good player. Jackson is a good player. It's just that you never know. Maybe in his third season, he's going to, prove
I
some of
think
us.
the problem Nico has is he needs someone he needs a coach that can make him understand positioning and instincts. He scored 15 goals in Villarreal before leaving. Unai was his manager then. And Jackson even said that he appreciates Unai a lot because Unai changed him a lot. Even in Villarreal, he played more as a winger in Villarreal than as a striker. Because Unai Emery changed the way he wants to play him by making him as an inside forward. So a manager that I believe that can coach him is Unai Emery. But when Unai Emery would they be able to spend 70 million on Nicolas without selling? I don't think so. They have to sell to be able to even buy Jackson. At the moment, it's looking like Ole Watkins will stay. So they're not willing to sell anybody.
Yeah, Watkins will stay.
That's it. They're not willing to sell anybody.
They are not desperate to sell because they are able to sell their this thing to comply with the FFP. So so they are not in a hurry to sell.
Yep.
And then I don't know. Yeah.
Go ahead.
I don't know. There is something that I don't understand. If I said something, I said it on this thing. Alice, this thing show that this deal with Simmons, I don't know what is going on. I think this deal. Well, I don't know. Maybe they've walked out from Simmons' deal because
no. I think the problem I think is I don't know if you saw it today. Sky Sports brought in a report today that Chelsea are only willing to pay 50 million for Simon, while Leipzig 160. So Chelsea have their price for Simon, which is 50 million. They don't want to go above it. They don't want to go below it. 50 million pound for Simon. That's it. Case closed. Chapter closed. Let's move on. While Leipzig 160 million. Chelsea was like, we're not gonna pay 60 million for him. This is our price tag. This is what we want. That's it.
Yeah, so it means they've walked from the deal. That is why the guy have gone back to the team again. You know.
But I think we need to be able to sell Christopher Lukunku. And I think if that happens, I think that will speed up Simon's deal. I don't think Chelsea wants to pay 60 million for Simon. Simon will leave. I don't doubt that he will leave because between Leipzig and Chelsea, they will come into the middle. I think they will settle for.
Spurs want number 10 because of this guy pick and it's ACL.
Madison.
Yeah, they also want. I've learned they want to make a bid for him.
Yeah, but I don't think Simon will choose Spurs over us. I don't think he will.
If we are working out from the deal, he wants to play.
We are not working out. The problem is Chelsea doesn't want to overpay. That's what the problem is at the moment. They don't want to overpay for Simon. They want him very, very well, but they don't want to pay for Simon. They don't want to overpay. They have their price tag of 15 million, and they want to stay in that region at the moment. Because they did the same thing to Ajax and Jared Hato. Ajax wants 55 to 60 million. Chelsea was like, no. We're gonna pay you 40 plus 3 add-ons. Take it or leave it. That's it. And Chelsea made that bid 40 million plus 3. That's it. And Ajax accepted because Hato pushed for the move and he was like, I'm out of here. I'm done. I'm gonna leave.
Yeah, that's one thing.
The same thing is gonna happen to Simon. Because the league starts next week.
He's not pushing to move. He's not. I don't think he is. Since he have gone back to join the team, I don't think he's pushing. I think he has given up.
I think he will leave. Simon will leave. But I think Leipzig and Chelsea will come into the middle, which is possibly they will agree to 55. They will agree to 55 or 53. I don't see Chelsea paying 60, but they will possibly agree to something like 55 million, and they were like, let's agree to 55, and let's just close this chapter. It's getting annoying now. Let's go this chapter. And that's what I think they will agree to. For me though, but I think it will get on. It will get on. Him and Garnarcho will get on. They will get on. They will. So let's end up with the Chelsea match yesterday. Do you watch our match yesterday?
Yeah, I did.
What impressed you more? Give me your take.
I think we played very well. Enzo Maresca always trying different things. And then one thing I noticed is I think our defense. I don't know how Enzo Maresca wants a defender that is also play football, that can play. Yeah. So I think our defense, they were like, they like to play the ball too. That's how I see it. But Cowell injury has, cost us, and then it has hurt us. As a Chelsea fan, I really feel bad about it. And I don't know. Yesterday they asked him about if he's going for a new centre back, and he was like, they will see. But some of the journalists or some of the writers are writing, he's saying he wants a no. That's not what he said. He said they will see if they will work something around if you get a new centre back or something like that. But overall, I think it was a very good football. We played beautiful football yesterday, and then I am happy because one thing I have noticed is Blue Eye, can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you. Yes, I can hear you.
One thing, when I was watching yesterday, boy, I was like, wow, you wouldn't even know the guys went for a 3 weeks break. It seems they are even though they were chilling and all that, they were doing some individual training or something like that, because physicality, I think they are there. They are not that bad. They didn't do that bad yesterday. They played very well. Yesterday, and I enjoyed it, and I hope that we will do more than what we saw yesterday in the Premier League when the Premier League starts. For me, I think even with we will still be in our preseason when we start the Premier League with Palace, and then but I don't want us to lose. When we play draw, fine, win, I like it, but I don't want us to lose. Our real match is with Manchester United. That's what I'm looking forward to.
That's the match. The problem is, I think that for me, that would be the match that will judge how far we can go this season.
Yes.
We've never won at Manchester for the last 13 years. The last time we won at Manchester was in 2013 when Joao Mata scored. We have not won in Manchester for like 13 solid years. 13 years. We've not won at Manchester. We've not. We've not won at Manchester. We've not. We've not won at Manchester. And that's my fear, because I want to, despite us being in form, scoring goals, I want to see if we're going to break that hold. I will say that now, live now on the show. If we beat Manchester United this season at Old Trafford, we win the league. We'll go far. I'm saying it right now. If we beat Manchester, I'm not kidding. We'll go far. We'll win the league. Because that hurdle has been broken, which shows me that now the weight has been lifted down. We can easily think about different things. Because on that Conte, when we won the league, remember we won the league, we went to Etihad Stadium, we won at Etihad. Remember that Conte? We won 3-1 at Etihad Stadium. And that was when I knew we were winning that league. Because we went to it, Conte was like, no, I want to win the league. We won 3-1 at the Etihad Stadium. That was the last time we won at Etihad. We've not won since then. We've not won. St. James's Park, we've not won in St. James's Park for God knows how.
I think we won during Tuchel's time.
Tuchel time 2021, 2020?
Yeah, at which park? Are you talking about Newcastle?
Yes, Newcastle, yes.
Yeah, we did. I think we won when Tuchel was
5 years. That's 5-6 years ago.
Yeah, we won over there. I think Rich James banked 2 goals.
Oh yeah, I remember.
Yeah.
That was like 5 years or 6 years ago. 5 years ago, 6 years ago. That's it. United, no. You see, there's some teams where I want to see how we do this season. How we're gonna bring that hurdle. I want to see it.
I just believe we still be in the Champions League spots. That is
We
even
will.
even if we are not able to win the league, we should see an improvement.
Can I
We
tell you
should
that?
finish
Can I tell you
above.
that we have more chance of winning the Champions League than winning the league?
Yeah, that's how I see it too. That's how I see it too. I
Mhm.
pray it come to pass. That's how I see it too.
Because the league is all about consistency. That's what the league
Yeah,
is. It's
yeah,
about consistency. If we are consistent, I'll say it again. About consistency and momentum. Our first 3 games, if we can win those first 3 games before the international break, before September international break, we won our first 3 games. Fulham, Crystal Palace, and West Ham. If we win those 3 games for me, that's the momentum going to the international break. Because by the time we come back, there's a Champions League there on Tuesday, Wednesday. The following weekend, we travel to Trafford. So those are the momentum that will help us a lot when we know we won our first 3 games. Where like a team like Arsenal, City might be a little bit struggling because of their big fixture. Liverpool will struggle a little bit because they have to travel to them Jesus Park. So we can easily pick points with those 3 points, just win those 3 games, and just keep winning, just keep winning. Momentum is very key. And if Chelsea keep winning till December and we sit top of the table, who knows? Who knows? Who knows? Who knows? We play Liverpool in October. I think before the international break or after the second international, we play Liverpool in October for me. So we still have more time after the international break to come back and see. Let's see how it goes. But overall, we'll see though. Your take on Estaval. Are you impressed with him? Do you want to see
very
more
good
in him?
player. Very good player. I am happy we have that. We have him. I am very happy we have him in our side. He's a very good player. And then it seems like now Chelsea fan base have coming to understand something that we are no more uh, room era anymore. And I
Yeah.
like the fact that now that we, the Chelsea fans, are trying to understand that these players are young, and then we don't need to put pressure on them. We need to be patient with them. And I think that's how Chelsea, when it comes to Estaval, Chelsea fans are really going to be very patient with him. And he's even loved already in Stamford Bridge. Very good player. I really like him, and I'm happy we have him in our club. It's just that I pray he becomes very consistent, and I pray for injury free for all the Chelsea players.
Me too.
Very good player. But one thing is people were saying something about the lap yesterday. One thing I've realized is the lap only had a good 2 chances and he was not able to score. Yesterday, it was like Estaban and Kopama were playing.
Palmer.
Yeah, they were playing for each other, and then they ignore the lap for a while. They need to let him be involved. They need to give him balls because how Estaban play, he can create for the lap for the lap very well. So I think that's how I see yesterday that I think they should play with him more.
I also think yesterday I'm a little because if you remember yesterday, we play more to the right wing than to the left wing. We play with Tariq George a little bit more, maybe towards after the 20-25 minutes. But when the match first started, we play on the right hand side. I'm like, why don't when he involve Tariq more? And when we involve him more, you see the quality he brought into the team.
He's
That was what I
another
was that was what I was thinking.
good player. He's a good
If
player.
you
He's
look at the
very
way the left plays, it's different than Joao Pedro because Joao Pedro comes into the midfield. He plays together with the midfielder and the defense. What the lab doesn't do it. The lab is like a traditional like an old school number 9. You have to
yeah.
give him burst into the air, which I believe Estaval and Palmer will do more. It's all about connectivity and connection. They have to just
That's
communicate
that
with
is
each
how
other.
that is what I want the coach to notice and work on it. That they should let their striker be involved more because the way they are playing, if they let the lab be involved, the lab is going to get goals. He's going to get goals. He's a very good player, and I think
I agree. And
he's
remember,
different
no,
from
yesterday there was no Enzo. So if Enzo was there yesterday, you have seen the lap more in the game because when Enzo is there, the lap will make those runs and Enzo will pass those balls.
Okay.
You
And
know, Enzo did not play yesterday.
I don't know why Enzo did not play. He was not even in
No, I think I think he wanted to rest him and play him I think against AC Milan.
Are you sure it's
If
not
you remember, those
Garnarcho?
players, all these players yesterday, they only played 45 minutes to Parma. All of them played 45 minutes, and that was it.
I think it's much fitness with Enzo. You know, Enzo, whenever he comes from holidays, he become a little bit heavy.
Yeah. I agree.
So,
I think I agree though, because whenever I agree because
yeah.
if you remember, if you come from holiday, it doesn't look sharp. It takes him time. It takes him a little bit of time to like
for him
to get along and get involved. Enzo is like it's a momentum player. He need the momentum.
Yeah, that's how we need Javi Simon, you know, so that we can rotate. I'll be very, very, very happy Chelsea fan if we are able to get Simons.
Yes.
If we don't get Garnarcho and we get Simons, I'm okay. But I know Garnarcho is definitely coming to Chelsea. And
see, that is the player we cannot. Everybody, all Chelsea fans need to just accept it. You cannot run away from it. You can't run away from it. Accept it. Garnarcho will join. When is I don't know, because the money United are paying, Chelsea are not paying that. I went to United fans. Chelsea are only willing to pay 30 million, and Chelsea will tell United 30 million or no deal. We are not paying 50 million you want. I'm sorry, we are not. Why not?
Yeah, they need to sell Garnarcho. They need to.
Not even Garnarcho. You know, see, before the season starts, there's like I think there's 3 or 4 weeks more, 3 weeks more for the transfer window to close. Within that 3 weeks, you need to be able to sell Anthony. You need to sell Sancho. You need to sell Garnarcho. You need to sell players. You need to sell a lot of players in that team. They need to be able to recruit a lot of money. If not, they are in serious trouble. Serious one. Because you can't keep buying without selling. It doesn't make any sense. How do you make money when you don't sell?
Yeah, you don't make money when you don't sell. So I like what I saw yesterday. And Jorgensen is trying to send a message to Chelsea that he's ready.
I think Maresca will start Sanchez. Jorgensen now I want to see what's gonna happen. Does Jorgensen play Champions League or does he play Premier League? Because remember Maresca did it. Jorgensen was his number 1 in the Conference League. He didn't change it much. Why Sanchez was the one in the EPL? Does Maresca change his mind and say Jorgensen my Champions League?
No. I don't think he's going to use Jorgensen in the Champions League. He's going to use Sanchez. So I think maybe he's going to use Jorgensen more in the Premier League. He's very good with his feet, the way he plays the football with his feet. And yesterday too, he did some nice saves you can see Jorgensen has improved too. So it's good to have a competition in the team. They will push each other and then we move forward. So I pray my Chelsea will be back where it's supposed to be, start winning some things and then we keep going.
I'm happy too, which I want to see more from Chelsea in terms of in this aspect. But what I'm gonna say is, I think we'll go far more in the UCL than in the league for me.
Yeah, I think so. We are definitely going to win something this season. Coming season, we are definitely going to win a trophy because that's what we do and that's what we know how to do best. So we have to.
I'm confident though. The Champions League is going to be very, very interesting to see how far we can go. Can we go far like semi-final? It's possible. I don't write up this name. It's possible. It's possible. It's all about belief. It's possible. But because Premier League is all about consistency, and I don't think the Chelsea team has the consistency enough yet. For me, though, I have to see how far we can go in terms of consistency. But UCL for me, I think we have a superior chance to do that, to win that than the league. Because UCL is all about luck and it's all about, how do I put it, matchup. If the luck is understand, you have a better matchup, you win the Champions League. Matchup and luck is very, it works together with Champions League. You might have luck when you play easy team, round of 16, quarterfinal, semis. You play the easiest team ever because luck is on your side. You might also have a better matchup where you have to play the big team, Barcelona, Man City, Madrid, Bayern Munich. Those are the matchup you have to meet for you to be able to win the UCL, which suits Chelsea because it's a one-off game. It's like a game where home and away. But the league is a 38 league game where it's all about consistency.
Yeah, it's a non-stop. Yeah, it's a non-stop distance.
Very difficult to do. Very difficult. But overall, I'm confident about this team though. Tomorrow, I think we have a match tomorrow against AC Milan though. So we'll probably have to see how far we go with Milan. I'm confident with Milan though because the team is confident. And I want to see how far we go with AC Milan. The final preparation before the league start next week. That's gonna be big. But overall, I'm absolutely happy with the team. I'm happy with everything. I'm really happy with the squad. I'm very happy. Luck may continue. I'm just happy with the players, with the manager, with the team. The synergy in the team is very good.
And this guy, he played ball more than he played very good football than his age.
Luck
and then I think
Liverpool, Crystal Palace.
I think this guy should get a chance more. A champion. He's really good.
Oh yeah, just a champion. Yeah. But
very good player.
But the question is because Levi is injured now, he might get more chances now because Levi is injured now. You seem to get more chances. I think there will be a rotation between Levi and Trevor Chalobah and Tosin. There will be some rotation in that aspect. There will be a lot of rotation. There will be rotation a lot because according to the report, I don't think Chelsea will be able to go into the market and buy a defender now because of the league is about to start. The league is about to start. So Achapak will get enough minutes. He will get enough minutes. He will. Which is good for me. Which I want him to do. I want him to get minutes. He's a very good player, and I would like him to play around the squad for him to be able to get more minutes.
Yeah. He's a very good player. Very young but very good player. Very comfortable
intelligent player. And he's competent.
Both his feet, both left and right is very good. He's full of confidence. He doesn't fear who is coming on him. I really like him.
Just imagine Achampong develop more. We forget about buying defender. We just like maneuver him together with Cowell, Tosin, Trevor Chalobah. Those 4 players, like let's just see how we go this season. Which I believe Chelsea will do. I think we don't want to go to the market again. We are fine with Chalobah, Tosin, and Achampong together. They can play together, no problem. But I still think I still want us to go for defender. But again, I'm like, I'm in the middle though. We'll see how it goes. Maybe after we buy Garnarcho and Simon, if there's room for defender, maybe. If there's room, maybe. So before we round up, your quick take on them, the Community Shield, Crystal Palace, Liverpool. Why are you backing? Wendy, are you there?
I'm here, Boss.
Yeah. Here. Why are you backing Crystal Palace, Liverpool?
I think Liverpool is going to take the Community Shield. I think Liverpool.
Is it Liverpool?
Yeah, I think Liverpool. Liverpool is crazy, you know. Liverpool. Liverpool. I'm even thinking maybe the possibility of them winning the league again is there. So I
don't think so. The league, for me, the league is a little bit, how do I put it? They are favorites, yes, but it's not going to be like last season where they got away with the league. That's what I'm saying. They need to prioritize defender more. Maybe now they are looking at Maguire. Maybe if they get Gueye after the Community Shield, maybe. Because now the problem is, if you want to get Gueye out of Crystal Palace, you have to be able to pay like close to 45 40 million to get him out, which I believe Liverpool will be able to do. Maybe if they get Gueye, then maybe I think they should be able to challenge. Yeah, I think they should be able to challenge. But for Gueye, yes, if they get Gueye, I think they'll be able to challenge. But let's see. Let's see.
Right, they were having the same defense, and then they won the league, and now they've added more. They've added more good players to it.
Mm-hmm.
So
the reason I said I'm still skeptical is Ibrahim Konato doesn't stay fit. He will get injured in the middle of the season. One way or the other, he will get injured. He will be out. He will get injured. So if they can get Maguire over the line, Pierre with Van Dijk, that's good. They need to buy another. They still need to buy another central defensive midfielder. For me, they were putting squad depth. That's what they don't need another starting 11. They need squad depth. And if they can get enough squad depth for me, I think they should be fine.
Yeah, I think they are even buying, but they don't have a depth. Their depth is not really strong. Well, let's see how it goes. You never know.
Mm-hmm.
I pray my club go far this season. I really do that we should compete. We should be able to compete the Premier League and then Europe, and then let's see what happens. At least we should be able to win something. I mean, take a trophy when it comes to the FA Cup, the Carling Cup. I think we can do something.
Another hurdle I want us to break is when we get to Wembley, we need to be able to win our Wembley. We need to break that hurdle, man. We've lost so many finals in Wembley. It's pissed me off, man. We've lost so many finals in Wembley. We need to be able to go to Wembley and
win. When we get there, we'll see what is going to happen. We just have to get out. Any transfer that we want to do, we have to do it before the season starts. Yeah. You know,
I think Simon get done before the season starts. I'm not sure on Garnarcho. I think Chelsea will wait until maybe August 27, 28, 29. Between 27, 28, 29. I think before we play before we play Fulham, because we played Palace, West Ham and Fulham. I think before we play Fulham, we will get Garnarcho. Or after we play Fulham, we'll get Garnarcho. Between that.
Yeah, we need Simons to be in before we start. By now we should have been finished with this guy, for this guy to train with this team, and then I don't know. I just hope
we'll get him this coming week. Hopefully, that's my belief.
I hope. Hopefully, I hope the deal is not collapsed. I just hope so.
So yeah, we'll see though. Guys, like the vid, guys. Appreciate everybody. Really appreciate you guys. Peace out, my people. God bless. Stay safe. Thank you, Wendy. Thank everybody. We'll be back here tomorrow after the similar match, and also if there's any breaking news, we'll come here and talk about it. Then we'll look. Then tomorrow we'll do EPL preview. The league is starting next week. We'll do a Premier League preview. We'll do how do I put it? Who will go far in the Premier League? Who do you guys think is gonna go for the top 7, top 6, and everything? We'll do that tomorrow. But before that, like the video, guys. Subscribe, smash the like button. Peace out, my people. God bless. Stay safe. Peace, guys.
Okay. Thank you.